Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nay if you're new. Thank you guys so much for clicking this video. So today's video is going to be a Manifestation Wednesday video, which is a law of attraction video that I post every single Wednesday. So if you guys want to see more Manifestation Wednesdays, definitely hit that subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. Today's Manifestation Wednesday video is going to be all about the 1% rule. Not a lot of people talk about the 1% rule, and it's something that has very, very minimal research and articles on, so I thought it was definitely worthy of sharing. It's all about manifesting right now. So when I came across my research, the main thing that they said about the 1% rule was this little test. So I'm going to give you guys a test. You guys have 3 seconds to answer. If you don't answer, the box will shut. So right now in front of you, there's a box that's open. So you have 2 options. You can choose $1 million right here and right now, or you can choose a penny. But if you choose a penny, I will double it every single day for the next 31 days. 3, 2, 1. What do you guys pick? Most people will pick the $1 million because it's safe, it's easy, we don't have time to do the math in our head. But if you chose the penny, you actually made $10.7 million. And I will show you guys exactly why it's $10.7 million. There is a chart that shows you what you would be making if you chose the penny. The article basically states that if you chose $1 million, you chose the safer route, which is what a lot of the times people do in life. They'll choose the safer option, and it's because of our limiting doubts, our limiting beliefs, and fears, we end up choosing the safer route. It's not really the best option for us. When you chose the penny, you made 10 times more than you did if you chose the $1 million. It just took time, and you don't get it all right away. It's not instant gratification. I'm choosing the penny because I know and I believe that I will have more over the long term. The 1% rule says that if you commit to one positive change every day, 1% of your bigger dream and your bigger goal, you will eventually get to where you want in life. It's so tiny. It's just literally 1% of your overall goal. So how does this work? Well, it is the idea of quantum change. This is actually the foundation of physics. Once something starts to change, it will continue to change. Again, I'm not a big science person, but to break it down to you guys science-wise, there are 3 laws of motion, which are the foundation of physics. One of them I wrote down: an object remains at rest or continues to move at a constant velocity unless acted upon by an external force, which is basically what the 1% rule is all about. It states that an object at rest stays at rest. Nothing will change if nothing changes. If something doesn't force something to change, it will stay at rest. Once you start that change, that initial change, it will continue to change. You have to shift it over and move it in a different direction, but once it starts going in that direction, it stays in that direction. And if you think about it, it's really, really hard for that initial movement to get it to start the motion. But once it's in motion, it's gradual and it stays pretty much consistent. That initial force and that initial jolt of change is very difficult, and that's the same when it comes to manifesting your goals. You have this big idea and this big picture of your life of what you want, but we don't really know how to obtain it or even believe in it because it seems so far-fetched and so real and so big. But when we break it down into many little tasks, break each one of those goals into more goals, and you'll eventually get to that 1% of your overall dream. Once you take action on that 1%, then you can go to the next percent and the next percent. But that initial jolt of change is difficult, and most people don't do it because they have doubts and fears and limiting beliefs. But once you start the change, things will continue to change, and it will become overall easier. And eventually these things become habits. So when you commit to that 1% goal that you have for yourself to get you to where you want to be in life, you just made a 1% change. So this 1% rule is also the same when you have a negative action. That initial action, once you start, it's kind of continuous. Think about it. If you are doing negative things or things that you don't really appreciate, that habit to shift and change that habit that you already have is even harder. You kind of already created these negative habits, and it's already shifting and changing, which means you have to turn it around. What I'm saying here is that we have this goal. Let's say it's to be healthy. You break it down. What can I do? There's food, there's working out, there's the mental aspect of it, and then break those 3 things down and break those things down and break those things down. And even the first action of just even simply writing out your meals for the week or researching your meals for the week, or going on a grocery trip, walking into the gym to just see what gym you like, or trying different workouts here and there. Those all become more simplistic, and when we make that first change, it'll be hard, but the minute you start acting upon that and you do that 1%, and that 1% of your action plan towards the bigger goal, you are 1% closer to your goals, and it becomes easier throughout time. It becomes habit, and then the next day you're at 2%, and it just keeps going on and becomes more ritual, and you will see things manifest just that much faster. So the whole thing is to start right now. Break it down, start right now, and eventually in a year, your whole entire goal will be 70,000 times easier than it was right now. It's just that first initial step, that 1%, and then like physics, once things are in action and they are in motion, they stay in motion. Just be careful too, because it could work the opposite. Make sure that you are making positive changes. The more actions that you take that are against your goals, the easier it becomes to go that route instead. So that's basically the 1% rule. Like I said, I came across it when I was researching the subliminal message video, and you guys asked me to make a video about that, so you guys kind of manifested this video for yourself. If you guys have any ideas or any new concepts that I might not know, definitely let me know down below, because if it wasn't for the subliminal message comments down below, I would have never made this video and we would have never manifested it together. So definitely if you have any questions or any idea or concepts that I won't know, or people you feel should know more about, definitely let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys all in a future video. Bye guys.